Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we've got to talk about the new mayor of New York City. Now, I did do a reading previously, and I did say he was going to win, but I believe I said he's not going to be in for long. He may not even complete his mandated year. So let's ask the cards. Now that Zoran Mamdani has won, he's a communist Muslim, Marxist Muslim, I think they call him. The Democrats have claimed him. And let's see, what's next? What's next for New York City for Zoran Mamdani? Apparently, I was reading an article and there is a rush to real estate agents to sell places so people get out. Other people are cheering. This is what New York needs. You know, they got to thin out some more towers. I shouldn't joke about that, but you know exactly what I mean. Got to talk in code. What's going on? What's going on in it? What's going to happen to Zoran Mamdani? I'm just trying to think. I'm going to do first year, middle, and last year. No, I'm not going to do that. I can't come up with what format I want to do. So I'm just going to do a regular format and see what cards come up. Oh, there's the money. There's the money. There's the offer. The start of something new. So new ideas, fresh ideas. You know what? There's nobody that's going to stop him or change his mind. The emperor, no one's going to look at him as a leader. And also he's going to be a bully. He's going to be a dictator, which most communists are. He's going to be a bully. He's going to be a dictator. He's also going to be a little corrupt. A little. The struggles. Sorry, you know I've expressed before I do not like communism. That's my politics. Don't like communism. If you aren't a communist, I'll sit and listen to you. Very smug. And here he is winning. He's very smug, wish fulfilled, start of something new, but these cards in the middle here are telling me it's going to be a bit of a struggle. He's going to be a bit of a dictator. The devil in reverse. It's going to be a hard time getting rid of him. I'm going to cover up the bits and pieces here so YouTube doesn't have a nut. It's going to be very difficult to get rid of him. There will be lots of corruption. There's also a hidden agenda here with the devil in reverse. What you see is not what you get with him. This also could be people backing him up. Let's continue to read. Yeah, this guy has got corruption all over this reading. There's something, he's got a hidden agenda. He's in it definitely for the money. Wheel of Fortune. He can't believe his luck. Apparently he's never had a job in his life. He was in university, he did African studies, and apparently he's never had a job in his life. Yeah, this is all about money for him. Even though he you know, claims to be for the people or whatever. And also now he feels like he's one of the people, or he's one of the crowd, or he's up in that upper echelon rather than being out in the cold and having no access to things. Now he feels like I'm seeing that Sally Field. I made it. You like me. Wow. Budget out, completely out of control. Completely out of control. The budget's going to be completely out of control. Wow. He's going to actually backstab with this Seven of Swords, Emperor in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse. It's actually going to backstab some of his backers. He's going to, he's got a secret agenda here. There's lots of not nice things about this man at all about the money. He's going to blow the budget. He can't believe his luck. Here's the actual election, right? Everybody voting or whatever. He can't believe his luck, his wheel of fortune. Um, there's the party. Yay. 3 people are really happy. A lot of people are extremely upset. Queen of Cups in reverse. Extremely upset. Look at Judgment in reverse. No more chances. It's going to be very difficult to move out of New York. Wow. Holy 4 of Swords in reverse. Listen, I'm just glad the Tower didn't show up, but I think there's going to be some kind of collapse of New York. I think it's going to be difficult for people to leave New York City. So maybe there's a collapse in housing prices and they can't leave because then their mortgage would be underwater. A lot of people are really upset. And this tells me we may have seen the last of the great New York City. Lots of gaslighting going on. Everybody right now is not exactly sure what's going on. I saw the fire chief quit. He handed in his resignation. People just really don't know what they're almost inundated with choices. What do we do? Do we wait it out? Do we sell now? Do we are we safe walking down the street? Like, people are really confused of what their next move is going to be. Yeah, they know they're kind of stuck. And that doesn't last forever, right? Everybody calm down, right? Everything is, don't panic sell, which, this is almost saying in the end, I have to cover that up. In the end, they'll be looking for hope and healing and returning the star back to New York City. The sun, you have to remember the star is the sun, right? The star is the sun. Justice in reverse. I also understand a lot of police officers are going to quit. Interesting, we have both wish cards here. Whose wish, though? And the Empress. Look at the big major arcanas. We ended with 4 major arcanas. I think in the end, I think everything will be okay. I think there is hope and healing. I think there's going to be a lot of dark days. There's going to be a lot of unfair days. But I think in the end, I'm going to say he lasts 3 years. So I don't know how long mayors are voted for, whatever. And I believe in my other reading, I do so many readings, I can't remember them all. I said he'd only last 1 term. And I can't remember if that's what I was reading about. He would win, but he wouldn't. He'd barely last 1 term. Might even be asked to leave before the end of the term. Dark days ahead for New York City. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's gonna be a lot of things done behind the scenes. This Emperor in reverse could also be Trump really upset about everything and try and bully things around. I'm going to say in 3 years, he's going to be out and we're going to see a female mayor come in and fix things and give people hope. Look at this. Looks like the Statue of Liberty, doesn't it? Liberate, have, this almost with this gown and holding all of that. I know it's not the Statue of Liberty, but that's what I'm getting. In 3 years, New York will be back. And I think we might see a female mayor take over. And then New York will feel like pregnant with possibilities again. And that's when you're going to see growth again. and to try and uh, redo or undo whatever has been done, whatever damage has been done. But dark days ahead, and I think that watch the housing market. I think it'll be almost impossible to sell something. Nobody's going to want to buy until they see what's going on, unless they're a communist, unless they're a communist Muslim and want to live under that rule. I think it's going to be the females who turn this around, not the Star and the Empress here. I think it's going to be the females that turn this around. There's something here. All right. All right. Maybe it's Pam Bondi. Maybe she discovers the election was rigged or something was wrong, or that even could be it too. I don't know if that's going to take a total of 3 years, but in 3 years, I think we will see a female running the joint. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. Fare thee well.